Yes.
Exactly. Well, make sure that, the kiddos are layered up tonight as well as in the morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, it's looking pretty good across the upstate. We're going to make it into the low 60s on Wednesday as well as on Thursday. So if you're thinking about getting out and doing some decorating, maybe getting that inflatable put up in the front yard, it looks pretty good for that. And the wind shouldn't be too bad in the upstate tomorrow. A little breezy, but light on Thursday. So looking pretty good. By Friday, we'll have some extra clouds and maybe a little bit of rain, but the rain chance looks pretty low. Right around 50 degrees in the upstate out there. 48 for Spartanburg, though, one of the cooler spots where Cary just was. 50 in Lawrence, 48 in Clemson, and 38 up in the Asheville area. The snow is done. Well, we are getting another quick-moving system to come through that's going to kick up the wind in the mountains and bring some clouds into our area as we head through the evening. But by the time we get toward late tonight, early tomorrow morning, those clouds should clear out. So here they are, making for a really pretty sunset. In fact, a little cloudier in the mountains than we are across the upstate. Going into Wednesday morning, temperatures will fall into the 30s, mid to low 30s for parts of the upstate. So not quite as cold as it was this morning, and there won't be as much of a wind as we had. So might feel about the same to you, maybe a touch warmer, but still you'll be bundling up the kids and yourself. 34 for Seneca, 29 in Weaverville, 28 in Silva with mostly clear conditions. Now stepping through the day, though, we will rebound fast. So we'll go from 30s to 40s pretty quickly to mid-morning, and then right around 60 degrees as we get toward the middle part of the afternoon, down to around 50 by 7 p.m. tomorrow night. As we rate the day on the Carolina Sky Meter, all the way sunny, perfect 10 weather, because temperatures will be seasonably cool in the morning and we get a nice mild afternoon. So a pretty good Wednesday in store. Thursday's looking good too, so take a look at Futurecast. Mostly sunny Wednesday, a few passing clouds on Thursday, but in general I think we're looking nice, and we'll have a fairly light wind, still mild afternoon temperatures. But then Friday, things will start to change. Clouds increase. There will be a slight chance of rain. Most of the rain likely will be to our south. It'll be very scattered in nature. And then after that front moves through, conditions chill down just in time for the weekend. So let's take a look. Of course, got big things going on this weekend. The Greenville Christmas Parade, the Anderson Christmas Parade. Maybe you're heading out to get your tree. We've put it off to this upcoming weekend. I hope there's some trees left. And then going into Monday and Tuesday, rain will push back in. So I think that we're going to get a nice break in between rain chances for both Saturday and Sunday. But by Sunday late, we could start to see a few showers push in. Of course, you can head to foxcarolina.com for your interactive radar anytime, as well as to keep up with all the forecast changes. Now let's head on over to Chris Scott, who has a check of traffic.
All right, Kendra, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Travel times here on this Tuesday are pretty slow in some areas, but most 85 areas from at least Pelham Road down to 385 still very full, too. Accidents around Anderson County, River Road at White Road, also Pelzer Highway 8 around the Eastview Road area. Also in Greenville County, Old Buncombe at Blue Ridge, brand new. White Horse Road around Augusta Road also was a new crash. And we're looking at Drayton Road and Skyland Drive, Blackstock Road and Cole Street. An accident just outside of Westgate Mall, just working as well. This northbound lane of 85, it's that mystery right at the Pelham Road Bridge. I don't know if there's a ghost wreck there. I don't know. But it's always backing up here. And the southbound lane, too, starting to slow down a little around exit 51. Wednesday, there will be some detours as they get ready to open a new bridge on Friday at the Gateway Project. So your 385 south down to Woodruff Road is going to be taking you to Butler Road and back to Woodruff Road. So just be prepared for that. That'll start on Friday, but they'll be preparing for that on Wednesday. Tori?
Thank you, Chris. Happening now, the Fox Carolina and Hot 98.1 Toy Drive is underway across the upstate. Every day this week, we'll be out accepting donations to help kids who are less fortunate this holiday season, and everything that you give will be donated directly to the Julie Valentine Center. Fox Carolina's Jarvis Robertson joining us live from the Walmart location on Wade Hampton Boulevard in Taylor's this afternoon. And Jarvis, how has the turnout been so far today?
Well, Tori, the turnout has definitely been pretty good. You can see right here we have 5 baskets that have been filled with toys. But get this, guys, we're certainly expecting so much more from you guys. If you take a look in this basket here, you have things like stuffed animals, also toys, a lot of toys actually, that will go for kids that are in the Julie Valentine Center. Now, we also have lists on our website and in the Fox Carolina News app of some of the things that the children are accepting. If you can look right here, we have someone donating donating toys as well, guys. This is very easy for you to do. If you're coming to Walmart, when you go in, the only thing you need to do is purchase a toy. You can come right out, drop it off here in one of the baskets. Again, we are at the location on Wade Hampton Boulevard in Taylors. Now, this isn't something that Fox Carolina is doing alone. We have partnered with Hot 98.1 to get more toys.
When you give, you're giving a message to these kids of hope and telling them that, hey, we care about you. The Upstate's here for you. And that's what it's all about.
Now, the toy drive did start at 6 o'clock this morning and it's going until 7 o'clock this evening. So if you are coming out, you do want to donate something, we definitely want to see your face. And get this, this isn't the only day that you can donate. Tomorrow, we're going to be at the Woodruff Road Walmart. Thursday, we're going to be in Easley on the Rolling Hill Circle. And Friday, we're going to be at the Liberty Highway location in Anderson. We have all of this information in the Fox Carolina News app. Reporting live in Taylors, I'm Jarvis Robertson, Fox Carolina, the 5 o'clock news.
Awesome, Jarvis. Thanks for the update. Make sure to get on out there and donate. Well, winter weather hitting New England hard as neighbors there brace for more snow at the end of this week. The snowstorm that hammered the Midwest and parts of the Northeast taking its final gasp. Now, this is the scene across parts of New England. Snow plows out in full force trying to remove as much snow as possible amid a second round of severe weather. Hundreds of schools and many government offices closed. Officials are urging drivers to stay off of those roads. And I'm sure we are glad it is not like that down here in the Carolinas. Well, the city of Clemson working to make downtown safer with a designated area for Uber drivers to pick up and drop off riders.
Check mic 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're watching the 5 o'clock news on Fox Carolina.
Ooh, welcome back. I think this is one of the most colorful sunsets we've seen on our tower cam. This is right outside of our station, looking over 85, but I can't even look at that traffic right now. I'm just focused on that gorgeous sunset. And Kendra Kent has another beautiful sunset behind her as well.
I was thinking about those folks in traffic. Hopefully they could just focus on the sunset instead of the frustrations of the road. Yes, it is beautiful out there, Tori. Right now at Lake Hartwell, a mix of clouds and clear sky, and that's just making for some brilliant color. We have a lot of dry air in place too, so that helps to add to the color. And there's a little bit of a breeze as well. You can see that slight chop on the lake. We'll continue to have that into tonight. Temperatures dropping into the mid 40s as we get toward 8 o'clock, upper 30s by 10. So well on our way to a cold start for Wednesday morning. Mid 30s expected as we get toward 10 o'clock in western North Carolina. To start Wednesday, I'm looking at temperatures in the mid 30s for the upstate. You'll see some upper 20s in the mountains. So bundle up those kiddos if they're heading out to the bus stop and have to wait there for a little while. And as we go into the afternoon, a different story. 60 degrees, a little bit above normal for a change. It's not going to last forever, though. A cold front comes crashing in on Friday, and that's going to drop temperatures this weekend. We'll talk more about it, how it could affect those Christmas parades coming up. But first, of course, winter is not too far away, and it's all about being prepared, Ben.
That's right. In the meteorological community, it actually is winter. Yeah, December 1st marks the beginning of meteorological winter. Reason for that, just for data keeping purposes. And yep, winter weather preparedness week. Yes, that's happening across the whole state of South Carolina. Gives folks a chance to get their emergency kits, their plans in place for if they lose power or they're stranded on the road. So plenty of time to get those kits all made and ready to go when the time comes. If, say, a winter storm warning is issued, what it takes to issue a winter storm warning is a forecast of 3 or more inches of snow in the upstate, a little bit more for the NC foothills and the mountains, or a ½ inch of sleet or any mixture of precipitation combined with wind causing lower visibilities in a 24-hour period. Winter weather advisory, we issue those quite a bit, or at least the National Weather Service does. That's any snow, ice, or sleet that doesn't quite meet that criteria, but still could be dangerous or hazardous on the roads. It used to be called a travel advisory, so if that makes more sense to you, then that's pretty much the same. Ice storm warning, a ½ inch or more of ice accumulation. A freezing rain advisory means just a little bit of ice accumulation, not quite at that warning criteria, just another version of the travel advisory or the winter weather advisory, just in the form of freezing rain, just for some patchy areas of ice, which we oftentimes have in the winter time. So just be prepared and you'll be good to go this winter season. Now let's send it back over to Chris Scott with another update on traffic.
All right, been a couple of new accidents now blocking up the entire roadway, and let me update you on where they are. Pickens County, we're going to start with you at 123, both ways, right from Grace Drive to Turner Hill Road. That's Grace Drive to Turner Hill Road, right at 123, just outside of Easley, right near the 153 area. So if you happen to be traveling that way, in or out of Greenville toward Easley, both lanes are blocked up, or all the lanes are blocked up there. Pelzer Highway 8 at Eastview still working, River Road at White Road. Moving into Greenville County, looking at Old Buncombe at Blue Ridge, Augusta Street at Lewis Plaza, White Horse Road at Augusta Road, Pelham Road at Milestone Way, and also in Spartanburg, Highway 9 at Blaylock. And here's another one with a road blocked up. This one both ways at Blackstock Road, right from Cole Street to Dillard Street, and Blackstock Road at Cole Street. That's that same accident, okay? So it's looks like it's blocked up at Blackstock and Cole and Dillard Street. And Drayton Road right around Skyland Drive as well. Gateway 385 in and out, and northbound underneath all of that. Not seeing any huge delays there. That exit 51 still slowing things down. And northbound going towards Spartanburg right at Pelham Road, still slow at this hour. Tori?
Chris, thank you. Looking ahead, Anderson County deputies may soon be able to add body cameras to their uniforms. Tonight, the county council will vote whether or not to help fund this program. Altogether, it costs more than $700,000. Fox Carolina's Grace Runkle gives us a breakdown of those costs.
Deputies here at the Anderson County Sheriff's Office could finally be getting body cameras, but those little cameras come with a pretty hefty price tag, and tonight the county council will decide whether or not they're ready to fund it.
A simple press of the center button begins the activation of the recording.
The Anderson County Sheriff is one of the last in the area to equip his deputies with body cameras, almost 5 years after the state passed a law requiring it.
It took a little while for us to get the ball rolling.
Sheriff spokesperson J.T. Foster says finding the right technology was difficult.
And it's got 4 internal microphones around it, and it simply connects to the front of our vest.
Funding was also a part of the problem. It will cost Anderson County around $700,000 to purchase these cameras for a 5-year period. Part of that is being covered by grants, but the department is asking the county to foot the rest of the bill, more than $500,000. Foster says it's worth it.
Body cameras are a really good thing when it comes to evidence collection, but they're also good when it comes to interactions with citizens and deputy complaints.
The sheriff is hoping to purchase 120 cameras. That's not enough to cover everyone in the department, but the sheriff says it is a starting point.
We hope this is just another tool to help us do that job even better.
The county's finance committee has already given their support for the purchase. The county council will make their final decision tonight at 6 o'clock. Reporting in Anderson, Grace Runkle, Fox Carolina News.
Grace, thanks. An official tells us if the cameras are approved, they'll start by putting them on uniformed patrol officers and then their special units.